Hi, freaky friends. This is Margaret.
And this is Colleen.
And we're the Cousins Weird. And we're virtual because I have COVID, so,
Margaret's
fun times.
Quarantined lady.
It's my last day of quarantine.
By the time this airs, she won't be though.
Right.
You won't be, COVID Margie anymore.
Yeah, right. All right, so it's my trend this week, and it's not going to be very long because my voice might not hold up. I don't know.
That's okay. I'm excited.
So I am talking this week about Belladonna, also called Deadly Nightshade.
I love it.
And modernly, we refer to it as atropine is what we call it these days.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So Belladonna, which actually in Italian means beautiful woman.
I love that.
Yeah. Also called Atropa Belladonna is like the Latin name for it. It's Atropa Belladonna is commonly known as Belladonna or Deadly Nightshade. It is a toxic perennial herbaceous plant in the nightshade family. Other plants in this family would be eggplant, potatoes, and tomatoes are also in the nightshade family, but only their leaves are toxic. So the fruit is not, leaves are, right? And in like the olden days, people would not eat tomatoes because the leaves were poisonous. And like, you're trying to kill me by feeding me this plant.
Oh.
Even though the tomatoes themselves weren't. But it's native to Europe and North Africa and Western Asia, but it's also been introduced into parts of Canada and the U.S. So we do have it around here because it was introduced here. Right. This plant's poisonous. Why don't we bring it over here and plant some? Yay, good idea. All parts of Atropa Belladonna are poisonous. The berries, the leaves, the flowers, all of it. Every speck of material from this plant is toxic.
Don't ingest.
Yes, and the poison in this, or the toxin, it affects the nervous system, but also can affect how you produce saliva, your sweat, your pupil size, your urination, digestive systems, and can increase your heart rate and blood pressure.
Okay.
So, it's listed as, like, if you go to PubMed, it's listed as likely unsafe, taken in any amount, orally, transdermally, or rectally. Like, put it in the suppository and shove it up your butt. It's toxic. Don't do that.
And when I see a nice nightshade, first thing I think of, I think I'm going to put this in my butt. Like, that's the first thing I think of when I see one. So I'm glad they told me not to.
Let's eat it or rub it on our skin or shove it up our butt.
I just need to do something with it. I can't help myself.
It's toxic. So no Belladonna suppositories. It's not good.
Darn.
In Renaissance Italy, one of the trends that, like, they considered beautiful were large, dark eyes. Like, think romance novel, eyes darkened with desire. That type of dark, glassy eyes were thought to be beautiful and seductive. And in order for women to achieve this look, they would make an extract of nightshade berries and put drops of it in their eyeballs.
Not a good idea.
This would cause the pupil to dilate and give them a slightly glassy appearance with their eyes. The dilution rate for this to occur is 1 part belladonna to 130,000 parts of water. Like, minuscule.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so it's like, you make a dilution and you water it down and you put a drop in your eye. Like, that's really like...
Wow.
That's worth it, right, for dilated eyes.
Yeah.
The belladonna blocks the receptors in the muscles of the eye that are responsible for pupil contraction. So, it's basically making those muscles that cause your pupil to contract and dilate, it basically paralyzes them so they don't work. So it just makes your pupil dilate.
So you must be super sensitive to light, too.
Yes. Immediately, your vision becomes blurry and an inability to focus on close objects.
Oh,
and
great.
This effect would eventually wear off, but prolonged use could cause permanent damage to vision and even blindness.
I'm positive that's the case.
But the boys just love those bedroom eyes, you know.
Oh, yes, let's blind ourselves so they find me desirable.
I can't see, but I look gorgeous, boys.
How would you know if you look gorgeous, Kitty?
I know, you can't see anything. It also caused an increased heart rate because, you know, it's a poison.
You're poisoning yourself.
Yes.
In your eyeball.
Through your eyeball. This practice was also used in Victorian times because
I was going to say those Victorian ladies.
They love to kill themselves slowly.
They love to poison themselves or burn themselves or
other things that they would use to cause pupil dilation in the Victorian era would be to put drops of perfume or citrus in your eyeball. Yes.
Why?
To make your pupils dilate and give your eyes a nice glassy blind look, you know.
Yeah, so you can
they liked Belladonna the best because it had the longest lasting effect. So the perfume and the orange or the citrus extract or whatever in your eye didn't last as long. Probably just as painful and blinding, though, I would think.
Can you imagine? You ever got orange squirt in your eyeball? Because I have.
Oh my God! I can't even. Why would you do that on purpose?
And to do it to both eyes. Like the first eye, it hurts real bad. Why would you go on to the next? Wouldn't your eyes get red?
Doctors now, ophthalmologists, still use atropine to dilate pupils if they need to be dilated.
To dilate your pupil?
Yeah, that liquid is friggin' toxic.
Great.
I mean, they're using it under controlled circumstances, so they know exactly how much is going in. It's like, they know. And you can also find it in homeopathic remedies. And when I worked at the health food store, we had homeopathic Belladonna on the shelf. You could buy it.
Did.
But I didn't know then. Like, it's friggin' toxic. You shouldn't be taking it at 10x or 30x or any x.
No.
Don't take it.
No X's.
It's in teething remedies for babies.
Oh, no.
Yes. But it's such a small, minute amount. It's like how homeopathy works is cures similar to a vaccine. But don't do it with toxic substances, please.
Please don't. Horrible. You know what it makes me think of?
What?
Practical Magic.
Yes, me too.
So she would give him a little bit just to get him to go to sleep because she couldn't handle his intensity.
But I don't think
over time it poisoned him.
I don't think that's one of the things it says it does. But I mean, maybe it suppresses the nervous system, so that would
make him drowsy.
Yeah.
And then she basically poisons him slowly.
That might explain. That explains with his weird eyes, how his eyes were all big. Yeah, from the Belladonna.
Yeah, she put it in his tequila, and then swirl it around, and then he'd drink it.
I don't know, Jilly. I didn't have a measuring cup.
It was self-defense. Oh, you slowly killing your boyfriend over time was self-defense. And then they killed him, and then they bring him back to life, and then they kill him again. And then he comes back, his spirit comes back. Oh, that's such a good movie.
It is such a good movie. I love it.
And if I gave you a spoiler, shame on you for having watched.
He's squatting inside of her like a toad.
Yeah. I love that movie. It's so good. I haven't watched it in a while. We
watched it I watch it every Halloween, so
I just typically do. I haven't seen it since last year. I didn't watch it this year.
I did it Renee's. So good.
Oh, yeah, because my parents had COVID then. See? The COVID ruins everything.
It does. I'm good for Christmas now, though. I got it out of my system.
Got it out of your system. So, yay.
Yay. Although I missed my family tree adventure.
Did they get you a tree?
I sent my kids, so Jackson's like me. Like, I pride myself in the fact that I'm always the first to find a tree because I don't care. Like, I don't want a big full tree. I want like a Charlie Brown tree. I want a tree. It needs to be 6 foot tall, not too full, lots of blank spaces in it. Cause, you gotta fill that with ornaments. I have lots of ornaments. I need space. These big fat full trees, You can't. There's no place that you have to hang the ornaments on the outside, and then
yeah.
I don't think I
like them to have. You can see the trunk a little bit. It's nice.
Yeah, that's why I've never liked artificial trees. Is because they're too perfect.
Not mine. I got the cutest tree. I have an artificial one. It's a tabletop because I know Bentley would pee on it if I had a real one. So I stopped getting real trees when we got him, but mine is really cute. It like you can see it's like I don't know, it's the cutest little tree. I love it. Good. You can hang things in it and it's not too perfect.
It was expensive, wasn't it?
No, it was on sale.
But it was supposed to be expensive.
It was supposed to be expensive, but I got it for like I think it was like $50. Bed Bath and Beyond. Last year.
Well, they're not there anymore, so.
But the one I had before, I ordered it online. The one I had before I got at Walmart, and it was only $60, and I love that tree too. I know it's just sitting here, so literally sitting next to me because I stored it in the corner of my room because I didn't have any other place to put it. But my tree's up and decorated finally, so I'm happy. So your tree's at your house?
It's at my parents' garage, I think. I don't think he dropped it off.
If you want to see pictures from this episode or other episodes, you want to make sure you're following us on Facebook and Instagram. And we're going to be sharing our Christmas episodes from last year also again on there. So
one of the pictures from this that I shared with you is a painting done from the Renaissance, and in the painting it said that the woman he painted had used Belladonna drops in her eyes. So I showed that. It's pretty cool. It's like here's a painting of a woman with gigantic pupils. Yeah.
Yeah, that's like a thing. Like they probably thought made their eyes look bigger too. You know.
Yeah. It looks creepy, honestly.
It is.
And I found a picture of a woman who has like the dilation in one eye and not the other, like the Belladonna eye, and it's just like not. It looks creepy. I don't like it.
It's not what we're used to seeing. I don't get it. But you can see that creepy picture and other ones on our Facebook and Instagram, and then we're going to share links to our past year's Christmas episodes because those are good. We've had a couple this year, folklore-based ones on your platform. What are you doing over there?
Sorry.
You're rummaging.
I gotta get
I heard.
I have that medicine makes me have a weird taste in my mouth, and I have it. It's back, and I have to get rid of it. So I'm sorry.
It's fine.
Cough drop time.
So if you could please follow us, subscribe to us. It's free on the platform you listen to, and even if you don't listen to us on every platform we're on, go make an account and follow us because the algorithm recognizes follow or subscriptions to a podcast. So if you're following the podcast and if you rate us and review us, that's what the algorithm does. So if you do that for us, it's like a huge Christmas present because it'll boost our algorithm so that we pop up for other people.
Yes. Please. Merry Christmas to us.
Yeah.
Apple and Spotify are the two main ones. So I think that's where most people listen to us on is either Apple Music or Spotify.
I was really excited because Spotify does the wrap up and it showed us that we were listened to in 15 countries. So
it was United States and then Ireland, which tickled me. I'm like, ooh, what's our number 2? Sweet.
Hello. And we were in the top
30%
shared globally, which is pretty awesome. So we appreciate you for sharing our episodes with your friends and on Facebook, on social media, and all the things you do because you made us hit that. And that was like, I almost peed myself. I was a little excited about it. So if you have episodes that you like ideas for episodes and you want us to do it, you should email us, right, Mark?
Definitely. And our email address is thecousinsweird@gmail.com. Or you can send us a direct message through Facebook or Instagram.
That's the best way to support our podcast. And if you want to financially support us, you can go to patreon.com/thecousinsweird. For $1 a month, you're a freaky friend, and you get bonus episodes and a sticker. And then for $5 a month, you become a terrible trender. Get the same thing, but you get ad-free episodes, a yearly gift, and a monthly chat with us on Skype with other Patreons. So you get extra material if you financially support us. But if you listen and you like us and you do all that, it's all free. Our normal stuff is all free. It doesn't cost you any money to do all those things. So we appreciate you listening and supporting us.
Yes, thank you very much. Stay
Bye.
freaky. Bye.